wall, yeah, me attack the defense. Me a boy with my mother for brother. Elevate my circle and no more chat. King in the town, them a wait for the crown job. Life sweet and a smelly money order. Left a lot of people cut to traffic with a phone, yeah. Come and play my mind, but that's something me get over. I saw this it no go a Gary, so we a come out.
Confession the other day from a young man. And the confession hit on some of my members in my church. Members like the one there with the champagne glass with diamond in the name. Members like the church sister who going around and dating man. And members like the other brothers in the church that's going to go-go club and a special sister who doing dirty wine.
What's good, viewers and subscribers? Welcome to this our first video on the channel, and I hope for new subscribers you'll tap that subscription button and subscribe to the channel. So today, from you see the picture that I have up, so we're going to talk about the cult pastor. Yes, it has been a trending topic where a well-known pastor that calls himself His Excellency has been caught in a situation where 2 members of his church were sacrificed. Yes, people. So this is an article from Nationwide News that I'm just going to read some parts of it to inform you guys. So it states, a high-level police investigation is underway into the bizarre murder of a man and a woman in the church in Montego Bay, St. James. And this article was released on the 18th of October 2021. So it further continues to state, 2 deceased are believed to have been sacrificed as part of a religious cult. A third man who attacked the security forces with a knife was shot dead. Preliminary reports are that a woman who is said to be a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF but aligned to the religious cult. Also featured in the dramatic incident, Nationwide News has obtained some details of what transpired when a joint police and military team descended on the church at about 7 p.m. on Sunday evening. The church is located in the Albion area of St. James. Police and the JDF personnel reportedly received information that the religious cult was in the process of sacrificing some of its members. Members of the JCF and Defense Force reportedly infiltrated the premises where the church is located and were met with gunshots. The shots were allegedly fired by members of the religious cult. Police and JDF sources say after the gunfight, a search was conducted and it was observed that a woman, Tanika Gordon, who was said to be sacrificed, was seen lying face down, dressed in white with her throat slashed. The woman's throat was reportedly slashed by a member of the church. A male member of the church was reportedly seen alive by members of the security forces. The man was lying on his stomach with knife and gunshot wounds to his back. The man was reportedly heard saying that he was shot and stabbed by the pastor and a female who is currently a serving member of the JCF but aligned to the church. Members of the security forces were reportedly told by the man that he was about to be sacrificed by the religious cult. The condition for the injured man is not immediately clear. Another man was also reportedly observed lifeless. The man is believed to have been stabbed and shot by members of the church. A male member of the church who allegedly attacked the police and military team with a knife was shot dead by the security force. The man who allegedly attacked the security forces and was killed has been identified as Kavan Plummer. The pastor, who is said to be among the leading members of the religious cult, was handcuffed and detained. Several members of the church remained in custody on Monday morning. They are to be interrogated by police and investigators. Now, this part of the article was the initial report that came after we all heard the news about the religious cult and the members that died during a part of the raid by the police and the military. It was a joint force military operation. Now, with all being said in the article, plus what persons are now coming out to the forefront in the media and are saying, you have persons who are somewhat still showing their commitment to the church and the pastor, and there are others who are against it because members have been saying some stuff about this church, and there are others who are saying nothing like that. So we're on the outside, we're wondering what is this now, because this is something that is stemming with many questions, both locally and internationally. A lot of question is out there because now we are wondering if there are more churches like this one, if there have been more murders by this church, or some of these missing persons that are missing, and up until this day we can't even find their bodies, if their disappearance have something to do with some cult or something of that nature. So if you guys want to put any input on the matter, just drop it in the comment section under the video, and I'll be in the comments too, and I'll hear what you guys have to say. I also will do shout outs during my videos as well, so if you want a shout out, you can say that. The shout outs are basically free because, as I said before, this is the first initial videos, so the next video linked to this one I will shout out if anybody wants a shout out.
Confession the other day from a young man, and the confession hit on some of my members in my church.
Hope in the start of the video you guys are paying attention to that song that I inserted at start. Shaggy Church Heathen, that's the name, where it is depicting the story of church life, and if you listen keenly to the lyrics you will understand what Ninja Man is trying to say. So before we even say further into the story, right now this song is actually coming into play where many persons are saying Shaggy and Ninja Man knew something that they were talking about, because it's like when one bad apple is in the bunch and you found the bad apple might deteriorate the rest. And yes, enough person know who I bad apple from what's right now, right across the board, because the pastor secret bust out and a bag of things are sent around him. Right now everybody for have to say church people no good, and every church people is basically the same, which we all know that is not true. But hey, we don't know who is who and whom is whom, because right now I'm taking it from my view, whereas if this cult thing didn't break out so bad and two were murdered and we knew about it, what would have been the outcome? And if you look into it, we wouldn't know that they were doing this and they were doing that, because they still have members there attending the church. Everything is going good, smooth sailing. So it's like a church at the front and something else is operating inside of the church. So a lot of people right now are fearful for church. Even heard persons saying right now them not gonna know church. So it will take a while for persons to start really gaining by the trust of the church and to start freely attending church without fear right now. So with all being said, I have a few clips of the pastor preaching and of persons telling their side of the story or sharing a little with the media. Their face and names aren't known, so I'll just insert all these clips back to back for you guys to actually hear what is being said and what is going on. And as I said before, you guys can leave your feedback. So thanks for making it at the end of this video, the first video that will be up on the channel. Looking forward to dropping more videos daily, so just hit the subscription button if you haven't already to stay tuned for more upcoming videos. And I promise as time goes by, I'll be more confident and more well rehearsed to be executing these type of information to you, my viewers. So have a blessed day. Big up on yourself. Enough love. I'm out.
The device is being processed by detectives as part of a high-level probe. 9 men from the church remain in jail this afternoon. The men remain behind bars as police investigators intensify their probe into the killing of 2 church members during a ritual on Sunday evening. The deceased male and female were murdered by fellow church members as part of what's believed to have been a human sacrifice. A 3rd member of the church was killed by the security forces when he allegedly attacked them with a knife. Among those in custody is the leader of the church. It's understood that an aspect of the police investigation is also focused on the source of funding of several senior members of the church. The church leader is to be interrogated by police investigators in the coming days about the circumstances in which 2 people were stabbed to death in the incident. Head of the Corporate Communication Unit of the JCF, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, told the News Center today that the police expect to lay criminal charges in connection with the grisly killings inside the church. 3 people were also wounded during the bizarre church ritual. They remain in hospital this afternoon receiving treatment. Among the wounded is a man who has stab wounds and was found begging for his life when the security forces invaded the church on Sunday.
Normal na you tap there. The man there 3 cow in the place there, in the yard where we in the church business where them have, where they say they have. You see me? And like a leader tell one woman I like us say kill the cow. The woman a buck chauffeur. I didn't tell one man say kill the woman. The man slash the woman short, you know. Live sitting and like people that did it tell me, you know. But it's like them brainwash them brother, so it's like no trouble for them. You see me? You see me? Yo, brother, the scene dirty, brother. Woman throat cut, man stab up. So if a long night upon the scene, brother, me tell you say I be a naked man. Every one of the man they naked now. Police when them just go there, no man. I pass time see a move. You don't know if you tell them cock stiff naked as the barn going to the pool, you know. I be yo brother, me tell you something normal happen there, brother. Yo, I don't know normal happen there so, since night. Yeah man, everybody naked. The whole of man them out there dress who get gunshots, stab wound. The whole of the man they naked, brother. Naked as the day them born. Yo.
Epic. No people. That's something on the right. I'm lie to you. The one that affect me. Imagine in the church. Imagine in the church all them antics are going on people. I could have a reason up on FB about this naive, you know. Sometime naive. Give or take about 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Come on, could have a reason, man. You understand me? Just go and check him. I can't get exact time because I have some work doing that day. And you understand me? But no people, that's something serious. What kind of pastor that? What kind of church? That's not a church, that's a cult. That's a cult. If you can brainwash your flock, your followers, your denomination like that, no man. So, let me ask a question now, people. I'm going to drop this in the comment section. When you think this is the first time something like this happened in a church, like? When you think this is the first one?
Good morning, Miss Reed. Good morning. Me alright. Me nothing wrong with me. Me alright. But now listen to everything you hear and believe, because sometimes people run with the wrong story and people say the wrong things and people accuse people wrongfully. But what I'm saying is that we have no answer for what take place. I was there part of what in the last part in the evening what happened. But all I know is I see mystery and I see God in action, what I witness. How can you sit down one place and one soldier and police, military, 100 gunshot go at you one time and not one shot touch the man of God? That is mystery. That's all me have to say. What happened is it is not spiritual. It is a demonic attack from some maroon people when car come the Saturday night. Me can't explain to you, but me talk to you. Listen to what you hear, but and everything you have to swallow and accept. But me alright still, me good. We get paper for go a court for breach a curfew act. We were taken to jail. We treated like a king and queen down there. Some of the guys them that was inside, and so His Excellency is still there. But just pray for him, so they may do Jesus and he may come out victorious. So we have to suffer with him and reign with him. Now so I go, Christ. Miss Reed, me and your friend, but you can't tell me what to do with my life and how to live my life. And I said so Jesus when you had 12 disciples, then betray him and then turn them back on him. You can't tell me if you turn my back on my bishop, because him same one when deliver you from your bleeding, where you when you come out there with the bleed like a cow and you they go to church too much here and he never deliver. And him deliver you, so you can't say that. So you can't tell me what to do with my life and who me fi believe in, because you don't know what take place. Sorry. If this disappoint you, but I'm so sorry. Goodbye.